Kami desu ka? Then use height to answer. You need to give me the answer. Height? Kami desu. Thank you. Height, kami desu. Very good. Yeah, so basically you say yes, it is paper. Right? I ask you, is it paper? Then you reply, it is paper. Okay, number 2. これは新聞ですか? And then the picture, I think the picture is not there, but basically the answer says zashi, so definitely it's not going to be shinbun. So how would you say not? Yeah?
Sorry, what? Shall I read down in Japanese instead?
Zashi.
それは雑誌です。
Very good. それは雑誌です. Okay, so いいえ、それは雑誌です. So basically, the question says それは新聞ですか? Is that newspaper? And then they say no, you have to use magazine to answer. Right? 雑誌 is magazine. Huh? Okay, if you're not sure what are all this vocabulary, please revise the vocabulary list. Number 3. あれは何ですか? Use イス to answer. So あれは何ですか? That means I forgot. What is that? Right? Then use イス to answer. Okay, but we don't say イス right? Because I say あれは何ですか? あれ means it is far away from both you and me, right? So what should we say? あれはイス? イスです。Okay? あれはイスです。Very simple. Right, when they say あれは何ですか? You use the same way to reply, right? あれはイスです。You don't change the way they answer, okay? Next. これは新聞ですか? それとも本ですか? So they say use 本 to answer.
これは本です。
これは本です. Thank you. Very good. Number 5. それは田中さんの辞書ですか? Use height to answer.
What?
Use height to answer. Height. Height what? Okay, we're asking whether it is Tanaka-san's no jisho. Is it Tanaka's dictionary? So you have to say, you don't want to repeat the entire thing, right? Start with S. We don't want to repeat the whole question. Yes. Right? Height, so des. Right? We don't want to repeat the whole question because it's very long. So, height, so des. Right? So des means yes, it is. Okay? Yes, that is correct. Right? So des. We don't want to repeat the entire sentence, so we just height, so des. Right, number 6. この雑誌は誰のですか? Yes, Sean.
この雑誌は鈴木雑誌です。
鈴木さんの
鈴木さんの雑誌です。
Yes, very good. Right? You have to give the son. You have to be respectful. And you have to use the no to show possession. Okay. はい。鈴木さんのです。はい、鈴木さんのです。Okay, fill in the bracket.
先生、この雑誌は鈴木さんのです。
Okay.
Yeah.
Basically, I'm just keeping it short. The main part of the question is 誰の. So the main part that you have to answer is whose one. Yes, come in. Right, 誰の.
Hello.
Hi, yes, come. We're just going through the homework.
Okay.
So, you brought your book, your E1 book? Okay. We are just going through the practice.
Okay.
Hey, great. We have one more person to ask questions. Okay, fill in the brackets. Okay, so all these are our questions. Alright, so the first one. これは something something ですか? はい、本です. So, what do you think the question is asking? Sora? これは something something ですか? Then, はい、本です. So what do you think the question is asking? What is the question here? Start with N. Okay, you can say これは本ですか? You can also hello. You can also say what, right? So これは何? Yeah, so we are asking question as これは何? Ying, you want to sit a bit more inside? Yeah, thanks. So これは何ですか? Right? 何ですか? Right? So we are okay, you can say これは本ですか? It's okay. But in this case, we want to ask the general question, right? We don't want to ask whether it is a book. We want to ask what is this. Okay? So これは何ですか? Nan is what, right? Remember? What is nan? Number 2. これは誰の鍵ですか? Because the answer asking, right? 田中さん. So 田中さん then will be 誰. Right? So because Tanaka-san is a person, so they mean they're asking the question is asking about who. So who in Japanese is dare. We're at lesson 3 homework. First page of lesson 3 homework. Okay, number 3. あの人は? Anybody at the back want to try? Number 3. あの人は? Very good. どなた? どなたですか? Alright, so that どなた is just another way to say who. Right? どなた who. Next, number 4. 木村さんは? Anybody at the back? 21 です. How to say 21 also? Okay, I heard 21. But this is age. So how do we say age? 21 years old. Ha is 20. Can? In you, okay? What is 21 years old? Do you remember? Okay. Nijuichi is 21, but 21 years old. Sai. So how do you say Niju? Niju ichi sai? Sounds weird, ah? No, not Niju ichi sai. Remember how to say 1,000? I know we say sen, but then sometimes I will say is sen. Alright? Is sen. So ichi becomes is. Sorry? 1,000 is sen, right? I say is sen. But however, if you want to specify 1,000 is sen. Alright? But then age is sai. So same thing, is the start is the S. So 21 is Niju Isai. Alright? So Niju Isai. Let me just talk about 21 first. Niju. Okay, this is Niju Isai. Right, so this small 字 here is a small s, right? Niju Isai. Right, Niju Isai. So for age 1, for age 11, for age 21, 31, 41 is always something sai. Right? Isai. Okay? Then what will be the question be? Charlie, you want to try? What do you think this question is asking? It's asking about age, right? So how do we ask what age? There's 2 ways to ask. Nansai is one, okay? Nansai. Anybody know the other one? Oikutsu. Thank you very much. So the other one will be the more polite one. Oikutsu. Right, so age we can ask two ways. Nansai or oikutsu desu ka? Very nice. Okay, number 5. あれは something something ですか? それともペンですか? Then they dash 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 dash. 鉛筆です. So the answer is 鉛筆. So what should we say? Sora? あれは? Very good. Yeah, it is. So what is それとも? それとも is? Remember? It's a very short word in English. Just 2 letters. start with O. In English, it's just 2 letters. O R. No. Okay is okay. Or. Right? Remember, soretomo means or, right? So, あれは鉛筆ですか? それともペンですか? Then the answer is 鉛筆です. Right? So they're asking, is it pen or pencil? Then the answer is say, oh, it's pencil. So this the blank here must be pencil, right? Must be 鉛筆. Right?
When do you use soretomo or ga?
Oh, ga must be contrast.
Oh.
Remember? Yeah, ga must be contrast. Okay, number 6. あなたの携帯は? Anybody at the back want to try? Sean, you want to try?
Yeah. あなたは携帯は
Then the answer is just numbers. Nanban. Very good. So nanban. Ban is number, right? Ban is just a number. So nanban desu ka? And then anybody want to try reading the last 6 digits? Yes, you want to try?
876543
You are correct, but that's not quite what I was asking for. I wanted the something man, something sen. Anybody want to try? Yeah, it's complicated. Okay, I'll just give the answer. Oh, you want to try? Okay.
8000
Oh, you're giving the first 6 numbers, is it?
86,436万5,432.
Very good. Yeah. So basically we cut at the 4th number, right? So 6,000 is the 4th number. So this is our 1 position. So 8,000 is 8,976万. Then 5,432. Right, very good. Very nice. Okay, let's go on to the next page, the translation page, page 6. Toilet is over there. Anybody on the back? I want to try. Shadi want to try? No. Yongli want to try? Okay, very good. O te arai wa a so ko desu. Right? O te arai wa a so ko desu. Asoko means over there, right? O te arai means toilet. Okay, next number 2. The information desk is that way.
So
Yes.
I have Sochira.
It's also can.
But it says over there, like how do you...
Okay, technically Sochira or Achira both is also okay because we won't know the distance unless you are in person.
So here is okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
so don't be too bothered by the over there. The over there to some people it might be Achira, there might just be Sochira. So honestly, I would say in literature wise, it's very hard to tell whether it's there here or there. So it's fine. Don't worry too much about that. Sochira is also okay. Okay, number 2, the information desk is that way. Anybody at the back want to try? Very good. 受付はそちらです。Right? 受付はそちらです。Sorry, そち持つはそちらです。Okay, great. This place is office. Come, Sora. You know what's office? Start with J. Start with J. You're in the wrong page. This is lesson 1. You need to go to lesson 3. Vocabulary list, lesson 3. The bottom of the page should say 3. There's something. Yes, office. Very good. So how do you say here is office? No, so there is that, right? Here. Kore is this. You need to say here. We learn here in lesson 3. You see the top of the list? What does it say? ここは事務所です。Okay, ここは事務所です。 Okay, ここは事務所。Right, because this show is small show, so I put it together. 事務所です。Right, 事務所 don't have the extra U. Okay, number 4. This is $250. Yes. Sean, you want to try?
これは250ドルです。
Okay, これは250ドルです。Very good. これは250ドルです。Okay, where is Mr. Tanaka? Ian, you okay to try this?
田中さんはどこですか？
Very good. 田中さんはどこですか？田中さんはどこですか？ Right, very good. He is in the classroom. Mr. Yongli. Like, asking him. Don't worry. Later will be the turn short.
彼は教室にいます。
Very good. You check dictionary, is it? You check Google Translate, is it?
No.
Because we haven't learned imas. We haven't learned imas yet.
彼は教室の中にです。
Okay, we haven't learned no nakani also. We haven't learned that yet.
How to say is in.
We just say, remember the one that I said inappropriate? Yeah, welcome. So the one I said is not appropriate. Remember the kare Tanaka-san wa otea like this, remember? That one?
Oh, okay.
So that is what we have learned so far.
彼は教室です。
Very good. Okay. Tanaka-san wa Kyushi is classroom, this is teacher's room. So teacher's room we just say Sensei no heya desu. Alright. We just say he is teacher's room, which is he is in teacher's room now. Okay, Tanaka-san wa Sensei no heya desu. So the two that you mentioned, the imas is we learn in lesson 10. The no naka there we will learn it soon. Or rather we learned it in lesson 7 or lesson 8. So right now we are in lesson 3. So we will continue to use what we learned in lesson 3. Yes.
So I didn't manage to get question 5.
Oh, so question 5 is 彼は教室 Oh, sorry. Sorry, I mixed up the question. Okay, so the answer should be 彼は教室 Sorry, my bad.
No, not A, question 5.
This one?
Yeah, that one.
Okay. 彼は教室です。Then the second one, of course, I just give the answer out. Okay, so the second one, right, is the same as 5A. So basically, we just use wa place des to say that he is in a certain place. Alright, so basically the person, the subject, wa place des. So literally, it is not the best way to say, but this is what we have learned in lesson 3. Okay, then the number 6 is the same. Alright, sensei no heya desu. Alright, so please do not focus on copying only. I want you to understand. I'm going to stop writing very soon because I never write for my class. Okay, this is because you all never do, so I just want to give you all a bit of comfortable confidence. Okay, question 7. How old is that person? Okay, we just talked about it just now. Charlene? Number 7. How old is this person? Just now we talked about there's 2. You use 1. Can you give me the other one? But we want to talk about that person. So how do you say that person? Oikutsu is a question, but before that we need to say that person. Very good. Sono hito. Alright, sono hito wa oikutsu. Then we also need the desu ka, okay? Desu ka. Alright, その人はおいくつですか? Good, He is 20 years old. Wow, very easy. Come. Sora, you want to try? They want you to use hatachi. So he is 20 years old. カレーカレー no, not mo mo is also カレーは
how do you say 20
no, it's there, it's there, it's there. It's on the board. It's on the screen, right? はたたちカレーははたち No need sai, remember we said hatachi is a special age. It already very good. Hatachi is a special age, Hatachi is 20. So 彼はhatachi desu. Right, this first you see these two wa. There's two wa, right? But in this case, one of them is actually not wa. We read it as the original name, which is HA. Okay? One is read as a WA, one is read as a HA. Right, please be careful of the word. They both are written the same way, but they are pronounced differently. Okay, 彼はhatachi desu. Okay? Okay. I'm not sure if people at the back can see the monitor. If you cannot see, just move in front. Do you want to move in front? Okay. I mean, it's not too close to me. You can see here also. Okay, move the chair and see here. Okay. Where is her house? You want to try, Rachel? Very good. So the question here is doko, right? Where? So kanojo is her, right? So kanojo no uchi. Uchi is house. So her house. Right? Her house is where? So wa doko desu ka? Right? I'll be skipping this. I won't write this. Her house is in Hougang, Sean?
彼女の家は他です。
Very good. Okay. 彼女の家はHougang desu. Very good. Next. Number 9. Where are you from? In?
あなたは
They haven't learned doko kara. They haven't learned kara at this point. But of course they learned kara already in the last lesson, remember? So you can use whatever you want.
あなたはどんな寿司ですか
Okay, you went one up and asked sushi. Sushi means 出生, means like birthplace. So you went one up and asked where's the birthplace. Okay. Okay, sushi. I'll just write it out first, okay? SHUSSIN. Shushin. Right, this means birthplace. So she went to ask where is your birthplace, which is not what the question is asking. Okay. So where are you from? Anybody want to try? You can use whatever we learned so far. Don't need to limit yourself to lesson 3. Yes.
どこ
Mm-hmm.
どこにですどこ
Okay, we need to use the word kuni. Kuni means country.
どこ国ですか
Doko no kuni
どこの国です
ka.
か
Okay, there is one way to say it, but of course not the best way. Okay, so we can say na ta wa doko no kuni desu ka. Okay, this is the most basic one. あなたはどこの国ですか? It means 哪里的国家, right? Like which country, where country, right? Then we also learn the other way to ask in lesson 7 or 8. We learn use kara. So anybody want to try and use kara to answer this question?
あなたはどこの国からですか
Okay, the words choice is okay, but the sentence structure is a bit off. Okay, let me show you. あなたの国は sorry あなたはどこの国からですか? Or we want to use the verb that we learned last week, right? 来ましたか Alright, we learned this word, right? Kimashita last week. So we want to use this kimashita that we learned last week. So, あなたはどこの国から来ましたか? So which country did you come from? Of course, the question doesn't have to come lah, but we learned this last week. So which country did you come from? This is a bit more better to ask also. Instead of saying like あなたはどこの国ですか? Like you are what country? We are asking which country did you come from? Okay, 9A, I am from Korea. E, you want to try?
私は韓国の国から来ます。
Okay, we don't need to say no kuni. Okay, it's like saying 我是新加坡的国家. So we don't need to say, we don't need to repeat the country again. So 私は韓国から来ました. Right? から来ました. Of course, at this point in time, we haven't learned 来ました, right? Okay, so we can say 私は韓国人です. Right? If we don't know how to say, we just say 私は韓国人です. That means I'm Korean. So naturally, people will know you are from Korea. Okay, I am Korean.
Sorry.
Yes.
The question 9、あなたの国はどこですかけど。
あなたの okay, the one is where is your country? So it's like on the globe, where is your country? It's more of a like you use that question when you're asking on the globe. Yeah. So if you are talking about the person's country's origin, we want to say どこの国. That means like okay, let me give you the example in Chinese. So the one in red that right here is saying your country is what country? The one that you're asking me is your country is where? Or rather like where is your country? You're referring to the map. Not really about like I mean in English we ask is can understand lah. It depends on context. But the way you ask is more of usually we use that question when we are looking at the map or looking at the globe. So it'll be better if you are in person, then we use this question instead. It's just a bit of sentence differences only lah. Basically can still use, but that one is more of use when you're on the map. Yeah. So you want people to show you where is the country on the map. Okay, number 10. Shani, you want to try? What is your job? You know what is job? You want a hint? Very good. あなたの仕事は何ですか? 仕事. I think Rachel forget what 仕事 is it?
No, because that one I write is all inform.
Oh, you need to write formal. あなたの仕事は何ですか? The question here is 何ですか, which is what. Right? That means our subject need to be your job. Okay, very good. I am jobless. Sora?
私は無職です。
Very good. 私は無職です. Okay. 無職です. Right, literally just 無職です is fine. Because we're talking about you already, ma. The question before was asking about you. So we just skip 私は. Okay, question 11. Which country is this watch made in? Rachel?
Huh? Oh.
You want to try?
これはどこの時計ですか?
Okay, very good. Yeah, it's good, it's good. これはどこの国の時計ですか? Any other answers?
この時計はどこの時計ですか?
どこの?
Yeah.
Oh, どこの時計ですか? So this watch is where watch. The second one is not 時計, the second 時計 is wrong. Should be 国. どこの国ですか? この時計はどこの国ですか?
この国
You need no N of the 国。
どこの国のですか? Can also. So it's like in Chinese we say 哪里的国家的. or 哪里的国家. So I think both is fine. Right? Of course with the no is better lah. Okay, so この時計はどこの国の the third no will be optional. どこの国のですか? That is also okay. Any other answers? No. Then we carry on. This watch is made in Japan. Is Yi gonna try?
この時計は日本に
You're thinking too hard. This is lesson 3 only. You are using higher level particles.
この
Like, this watch is Japan's watch. Just think of it as this is Japan's watch.
この時計は日本です。
日本のです。この時計は日本のです。Okay, so this is fine. Okay, if you want to use the one that she almost tried to use, we learned it last week, we can still use it. Just that the verb you haven't learned yet. Okay, the verb she wanted to use is tsukurimasu. Tsukurimasu means make. Right, so we can use the lesson, the things that we learned last week. この時計は日本で remember で the で particle means place of action. Remember, place of action. 日本で作りました。So 作りました is a verb to say to make. 作りました means made. That means past tense already. Okay, so この時計は日本で作りました。That means it is made in Japan, like literally made in Japan. Right? Okay, 日本で作りました。So when we were doing when we were doing lesson 3, I remember Mr. Yongli was asking me how do we say made in Japan. Then I said it's too early to say. But then even this is not the one that I wanted to answer you back then. The one that I wanted to answer you back then was it's using these words called SEI, say. That means 制作的制. Right? So I forgot to write in Japanese already. So basically how come I cannot type Japanese? Yeah, basically it's this word lah. It's a bit too difficult to write. So basically we just need to say Nihon sei desu. That means it's made in Japan already. Alright? Nihon sei. But at this point in time we don't need to learn this word yet. So don't confuse yourself. Okay, Nihon sei desu or Nihon de tsukurimashita. We learned the de particle last week because de means place of action. That means the watch is made in Japan. So Japan is the place of action. Okay, Nihon de tsukurimashita. Okay, number 12. Which way is the company? Okay, who did we stop at? Just now was who? I forgot already. Okay, Mr. Yongli. Which way is the company?
会社はどちらですか?
Very good. 会社はどちらですか? 会社はどちらですか? Right, the word here is どちら means which way, means which. So we are already nearby the company, but you don't know which building is the company. So we use どちら. If we are further away, then we use どこ. Right, remember I told you about this before. Nearby the company, then we use どちら. Far away, we use どこ. No point to say どちら when you're far away. Because how is that person going to point like, oh, it's over there. Then you still don't know which one is it. Alright, so どちら is when we are nearby. Okay, number 13, Charlene, you okay? How much? How do we say how much? Ikura. So the question here is, sorry, I lost the question. Where is? Yeah, so the question here is cigarette. What is cigarette in Japanese? Tobacco. Then the particle for subject? Wa. Very good. So tobacco wa ikura desu ka? Oh, where did my oh, it's here. Okay. Tabako wa ikura desu ka? Okay, very good. We will learn another way to ask how much money in lesson 10. Right, that one is, I would say it's the same as ikura, but a bit harder to use lah. Kakarimasu, if you remember. Lesson 10. Okay, number 14. How old are you? We talked about it just now again. Yes, Sora, how old are you? Just now we say we had two ways to ask how old are you. Use the polite one. おのおいく remember? Last word. おいくつ か Yeah, remember we asked this is the third time おいくつですか Right, おいくつですか So how old are you? The polite way. Okay, I'm 17 years old. Yes, Ian. Oh yeah, Rachel. Yes. Okay, very good. Yeah, 17歳です。Right, so 17歳です。Okay, what is your name? Very easy one, Sean. お名前は Again?
お名前は何ですか
I didn't hear you, sorry.
お名前は
Okay, 何ですかお名前は何ですか Okay, over here we're not saying your because when we say お名前 we are referring to somebody else already. Right, so it has the your meaning inside already. So literally just polite way of saying name. Name is 名前. 名前 in front we put a o. It means a polite way to refer to somebody else's name. So お名前は何ですか The question here is 何ですか Right? 何ですか is what? So what is your name? Okay? Next, my name is Utada. Very easy. Ying. Okay, can. Utada です Or you can say 私の名前は Utada です Okay, Utada です Okay, Utada です Okay. Answer the question and write in hiragana. Okay, I think these are too simple. Basically, they're asking about you. Okay, I was Mr. Yongli, お名前は何ですか
Yongli です。
Okay, very good. Yongli です Okay, do you need to put a son? No, right? Don't put a son in your name. Okay, next. あなたはおいくつですか Shalin? あなたはおいくつですかおいくつ The keyword here is おいくつ
Can you increase the aircon to Rachel?
Okay.
Very cold.
Very cold. Okay, I also send.
Thank you.
Yes. 看おいくつ sorry. 看おいくつ Remember what is it? Just now you're talking about it. Can you remember? Asking about age. Asking about age, right? So you can give me a fictitious age. No need to give me a real name, your real age. You can say you're 20. You can say you're 10. Up to you. Okay. She choose 20. Okay. So 20 desu. So this is our second time using the word 20. 20 means 20. Second time today already. あなたの学校の名前は何ですかあなたの学校の名前は何ですか学校 You know what is 学校 School 名前We were talking about 名前 the whole time. Remember? 名前 Sorry? Sorry, what did you say? 名前 What is namae? We were talking about it just now. The first question is onamae wa nan desu ka? Right, the first question for this section is namae wa nan desu ka? What was the question? Then he said he's Yongli desu. So what do you think is namae?
What's the age of the school?
No, he said Yongli. Yongli. He said his name Yongli. So namae is name. So gakko no namae means
It's name of the school.
name of the school. Then the question here is nan desu ka? Nan desu ka is
What?
yeah, what?
What?
So what's the name of the school, right? So your reply? We don't need to repeat the whole question again. We just need to give you answer. The name of your school? Amari?
How do you say Anglo Chinese school?
Okay, then you can just say ACSI this.
CSI this.
Okay, ACSI this. Okay, so okay, ACS this, okay? Very simple. Just put ACS this. Then there will be a reply. Okay, you need to listen to the other question. Even when I'm not asking you, you need to pay attention to what I'm asking other people. Because what I ask them, I ask you again. Okay, namae is very common. Namae means name. We will keep asking that. And also age. We will keep asking about the age. Okay, write in hiragana. Okay, this part. Okay. 12 is written for you already. Very nice. 89. Rachel, what is 89? 89. Thank you. 89. 378.
318.
Very good. 300. Yeah. 100. 7. 10. Sorry, 18. Okay, 378. Easy, Okay, next one, 1456. E.
1,400.
Yeah, Yeah.
1456.
yeah, I can say that in English as well. Very good. 1456. Okay, 1456. Okay, Mr. Yongdi, 5201.
5201.
Very good. 5201. So far, so good? Okay. Okay, next one. Charlene, you confident? You want to ask your father to help you? So it's 458,732. We break up into the four digits first. First 4 digits will be here, right? Cut at 8,000. So what is before the 8,000? I'm asking behind now, don't worry. You have a chance. Wait. You want to start looking at the next number? We will ask 2 person to say the first half and the back half. Don't worry, I'm just going to test you for the maximum 6 digits.
458.
Okay, when you say 400, it's already wrong. You look at the screen where we cut the number. We cut the number between 4, 5, and then cut, and then 8, right? So 5 and 8 in between will be the man position. Right? That is the 1 position already. So that means we need to mention what is in front. So in front is 45. 45 in Japanese is? 45. Right? So we say 45 man. And then 8,000 is? 8,000 is? No, we don't say hachi-sen. Hasen. Thank you. So, ha-sen. 8000. Then 32 is correct already. Okay? Oh, sorry, 732 is correct. Yeah. Right, 732. Right, so 45万8732. Okay, yeah? Come, let's look at this, Sora. We will put the month here. So the month is here. So we just talk about this number, huh?
37
Okay, 37万. Very good. 8000, good. 900, good. 900. Very good. Wow, okay. You did it in one try. Very good. Alright, so 37万. 37万8987. Okay, very good. Okay, Rachel, next one. I'm not going to help you. You should be able to say this.
Where?
If you cannot see this, then you cannot go Japan.
Where? Where?
First, you need to rent house some more.
Wait,
So you need to know the numbers. You need to know how to count.
wait. But how to split local?
How to split? The first 4 digits lah. The last 4 digits we split it up. Yeah.
Wait, so I'm doing the last four.
No, you're doing all the 6. Just that I'm helping you which one is month. Where is the 1 place?
Shit,
How do you say?
local.
Yeah.
How to
65, how to say in Japanese?
Oh. 65.
How, no, how to read that below? In Chinese is 1, right? So
One.
Japanese is?
Man.
Man. Yes, so 65 man. Okay, great. Next. 4千 300. Very good. Yeah, very good. 21. Very good. 21. Perfect. Right? 65万4321. Yeah, correct. You need to familiarize how to count now. You're gonna see a lot of numbers. You're gonna see a lot of numbers when you're there. Okay, lesson 4 already. Lesson 4. Anybody got finished? Everybody got finished, right? Got finished? Mr. Yongli got finished? Sora, did you do? No. Okay. We will come back to lesson 4 in a while. Let's just talk about lesson 9 for today. Okay, I will jump to lesson 9. The new lesson. We stopped at lesson 9 yesterday, right? I have a makeup student today who just want to follow lesson 9. So I'll finish it and then she can leave also lah. Okay? I mean, you want to stay, it's okay. I'll just go through lesson 9 first. Okay, lesson 9. This is about giving and receiving. Let's talk about the vocabulary first. Repeat after me. Okurimono. Okurimono. Okay, so basically okurimono, same as tabemono, the word came from a verb. So the verb here is okurimasu. I believe you will learn it in this lesson. Okurimasu, it's not here. Okay, then you just copy down first. So okurimono comes from the word okurimasu. When we drop the mas and we put a mono just means things. So okurimasu is to send. So that means things to be sent. Right, which means present lah, in this case. Which means give, present. Right, this is okurimono. Okay, next. Presento. Right, if you forget how to say okurimono, just go for presento. Or gift. Okay, whatever you can remember. Okay, next one. Origami. Shinyu. Or if you can remember this, you can just say best friend. Yeah, I think they'll understand what you're saying. Okay? So if you cannot remember Shinyu, just go with best friend. They will know who is it. What you're trying to say. Okay, next one. Agemasu. kashimasu, kashimasu, karimasu, karimasu, oshiemasu, oshiemasu, kakemasu, kakemasu, 電話をかけます。 So you can see the word kakemasu alone means hang. They hang things. Actually, it also means a lot of things. The word kakemasu is very useful. You can say I hang clothes is kakemasu. I want to put teriyaki sauce over my rice bowl. It's also called kakemasu, right? 淋渍. I put a sauce over my rice. That one is also called kakemasu. I don't know what's in Chinese. What's 淋 in Chinese? Pour? No, not pour also. Drizzle? Drizzle. Okay, fine. Drizzle. Okay, so if you want to drizzle sauce, you want to hang stuff, it's called kakemasu. Then of course, if you want to make a call, right? So kakemasu is not hang up. Make a call is kakemasu. Although kakemasu means hang something, it doesn't mean hang up the call. It means make a call. So please don't confuse it with hanging up a call. Alright, so 電話をかけます. We need to have this 電話 in front to say that we are making a call. If not, you just say かけます, people will think, oh, you're trying to hang something. Or you're trying to drizzle something, or drizzle a sauce over your rice. Okay? No questions, Next. くださいます. くださいます. Okay. At this level, it's good to know, but you don't need to memorize this くださいます. I'll talk about more about it later. Next, くれます. くれます. もらいます. もらいます. いただきます. いただきます. Same thing as くださいます. いただきます. Just FYI, you don't need to actually go and study about it, because this one is a more polite or honorific way of saying I receive something or giving something. Alright, so we don't need to pay too much attention to this one. Okay, then we have the particle that we are going to learn. Ni. Ni. Okay, so both is ni. Okay, yes, this is a topic about giving and receiving. Before we go on to the... Okay, you can go on to the next page, but I just want to use the space here to do something. Okay, so for example, I have two parties. Haha and watashi. Okay, haha and watashi. When haha give me something, okay, let's call this one. Okay, this... when mother give to me, okay, give to me, right? So we will say, 母は私にくれます. Okay, the word here is くれます. くれます means give. Okay, so 私は、母は私にくれます. Right, so this particular に here is like to. Right, so mother give to me. Mother give to me. Okay. Next, when I give to mother. Right, let's call this direction 2. When I give to mother. So this one, of course, it will be like that, right? 私は母に what? くれます also? No. It's あげます. Okay, Agemasu is also give. Okay, we will talk about the difference in a while. Basically, I just want to throw out everything first. Number 3. 私は母にもらいます。So 私は母にもらいます is over here. So the direction number 3 is the one on top. So when we say 母にもらいます means I receive from mother. Once you're done copying with this, then we talk more about it. Then number 4. 母は私にもらいます. This is also receive. This is over here.
3 and 4 is the same.
Yeah, 3 and 4 the verb is the same. 3 and 4 the verb is the same. but the direction is different. I'll talk about it in a while.
I think I go with my cannot see.
You are free to sit here.
Except for the corner.
Yeah, you are free to sit here. You okay, Sean?
Not so.
Yeah, wait. Wait. I don't know what's happening. Okay. Once you're finished copying, just let me know. Then I will talk about more of it. I wish the school can invest in a projector. I don't know why they don't want to. Maybe not all the teacher will use though.
Projector will use a lot more electricity.
Yeah,
Project.
true. True. But I don't like to write on the board. It gets my hand all dirty. So I don't really like to use the board. Yeah, and also I hate to erase it as well. Too lazy to erase it. Okay, done copying. Everybody okay? You only okay? Okay, let me explain. So as you can see, number 1 is using kuremasu. Kuremasu is the meaning is to give. Number 2 is using agemasu. Agemasu, the meaning is also to give. But what is the difference between this kuremasu and agemasu is agemasu, we use it from anybody, right? It can be from mother, from father, from anybody. However, agemasu, kuremasu can only be used when it is from to you. Okay, that means the mother give to you. So whenever you are the recipient, okay, whenever you are the recipient, whoever else you receive from doesn't matter. You will just use kuremasu. Right, the special thing here is watashi ni kuremasu. This ni must be watashi ni. It must be me. Because I am the one receiving, so it must be kuremasu. It's a special way to say I get from somebody. It's not the honorific way to say I get from somebody, but it is still a special way to say that, to specify that you got it from somebody. Okay, then number 2, haha ni agemasu. That means to mother I give. This gift is agemasu, can be used for anybody. Okay, basically you can say third person. That means you can say like, oh, father give mother, mother give father, I give mother, I give father. All this doesn't matter who give who, but the general one is agemasu. The general way to say give is agemasu. Or the only special one is when you are the recipient of this giving action. When you are the recipient of the giving action, then we use kuremasu. Can you understand the difference between these two? Can Any questions? Then we go on to number 3 and number 4. Right. Watashi wa haha ni moraimasu. So just as previously, ni was like to, right? To mother. But however, now it's like no longer to mother. But however, instead it is from. The meaning of this particular here is not to, but from. Right. That's why you see you can see this. You can see the previous page, the vocabulary list, the bottom. One is recipient particle, one is the source particle. So the recipient particle is 1 and 2, referring to my 1 and 2. Right, this is referring to 1 and 2. The source particle is referring to 3 and 4. Right? So far okay, So the difference between this need, the first set of need versus the second set of need, is that one is the to, the other one is the from. Basically the source particle. So number 3, watashi wa haha ni moraimasu. That means if you cover the word haha ni, right, the sentence just literally becomes watashi wa moraimasu. Right, the sentence literally just becomes watashi wa moraimasu, which means I receive. Correct? So receive from who? The one in the middle must be the from who. Right? So but however, to Japanese learner, they always mix up because they see the word ni, they will think it's to mother. So number 3, watashi wa haha ni moraimasu. People will read this sentence as I give to mother. But instead it's the other way around. It's I receive from mother. Alright, so mother is not the person receiving this. I am the one receiving this. Alright? Because watashi wa moraimasu means I get, I receive. Can ah? Then we talk about number 4. Haha wa watashi ni moraimasu. Haha wa watashi ni moraimasu. So if you cover watashi ni, like we totally ignore that, it becomes haha wa moraimasu, which means mother receive. Right? So who is the giver? It must be the guy in the middle lah. Watashi ni. So that means from me, I give to mother. Which the literal translation will be mother receive from me. Right? That's why this give and receive is a little bit confusing. We need to be sure what is give, what is receive. Okay? Of course, for receive, we have a very special, not say special lah, we can use it in another way. Instead of saying ni, we can use kara that we learned from the previous lesson. Remember? Like for somewhere kara, Tampines kara, tapayo tapayo made. Remember? So this kara made is like from until. Right? So we can say kara instead of ni in this case. So in real life conversation between Japanese people, they will also use kara because the particle ni is very confusing to us. Who is the one receiving, who is the one giving. Right? So preferably we all use kara instead of ni. But I still must get the ni out lah. Ni is the most basic way to say receive from. But however, it's very easily confused by a lot of people. Okay, so you can use kara to replace the ni if you don't want to cause any confusion. Can you understand? No questions? Okay, then we go on to the next page. Let's talk about the whatever we have here. Okay, so number 1. Watashi wa haha ni hana wo agemasu. I give flower to mother. I give flower to mother. So this one you all already know because I explained earlier on. But what I want you to see is look at the second line onwards. Agemasu, kashimasu, okurimasu, oshiemasu, denwa wo kakemasu, tegami wo kakimasu. So all these verbs here, right, they are showing that you are doing a service for somebody, right? You are doing it for somebody. So you are doing it to somebody. Like for example, okurimasu, you are giving to, you are sending to. Oshiemasu, teaching to. Right? Kakemasu, call to. Right? Kakimasu, write to. So all these are, you are writing to somebody. You are doing a service for somebody. Right? So all these words here, we can use it with this ni. Right? Watashi wa haha ni denwa wo kakemasu. That means I made a call to my mother. Okay? So basically the set of verbs here are actions that we are doing for somebody. Doing actions for somebody. Okay? We are dedicating this action to the person. So this is why we say need something. Need then a verb. Okay, so once we are good, we go on to the example. Watashi wa tomodachi ni okurimono o agemashita. So remember last lesson we learned about this o. The o here simply means we are doing a verb. Alright, the verb here is agemashita. So we are connecting our object. The object is a okurimono. Okurimono o agemasu. So I give a present. So give present to who? Tomodachi ni. Right, tomodachi ni means to my friend. Right, to friend I give a present. Number 2. Sensei wa gakusei ni nihongo o oshiemasu. So nihongo o oshiemasu. So Japanese teach. Teach to who? Teach to gakusei. Right, that's why we have the gakusei ni. The ni here means to student. To student what? Nihongo. Nihongo is our object here. What about the object? What did I do to the object? Oshiemasu. Right? Teach Japanese. Okay, so the whole sentence we have our subject which is sensei, our recipient which is gakusei, our object which is nihongo, and then our verb which is oshiemasu. So all this is our package. So we have one sentence. Clear? Number 3. Tanaka-san wa koibito ni tegami o kakimashita. So to who? To koibito. Because we can tell koibito ni. right? So koibito is lover, so lover ni. So to the lover, right? What did he do? The object is tegami. So what about the tegami? O kakimashita, right? That means he wrote a letter to his lover. Okay, next, number 4. Tanaka-san wa Rim-san ni denwa o kakimashita. So to Rim, Tanaka made a call. Made a call to Rim. So the direction is from Tanaka to Rim. Okay, now. Number 5. Watashi wa ane ni okane wo kashimasu. So me to my sister, money, kashimasu. Kashimasu means lend. That means it's the act of giving away. The act of like lending out. So lend to sister. That's why we say ane ni. Ane ni. Number 6. Watashi wa Nihon ni nimotsu o okurimasu. Right? So Nihon ni, that means to Japan. Right? Nimotsu o okurimasu. And what is the object? The object is nimotsu. What did I do to the nimotsu? Okurimasu. That means send. So I send a luggage, I send a parcel to Japan. Then in your mind, you might be thinking, I thought to Japan, isn't it like air? Right? We can use air in this case, it's fine also. Watashi wa Nihon e nimotsu o okurimasu. That one is also okay. I send towards Japan. Right? Can also. But however, we don't really use e, for example, like watashi wa tomodachi e okurimono o agemashita. Because e is reserved for location, not person. Right? So Japan is a location, so we can use the word e. But if it's a person, or it's a gakusei, or koibito, or rimsan, we cannot use the e. Because e is only for location, for destination. Alright, so only for the last one we can change the ni to e. Any questions so far?
So the first one, right? The kuremasu, right?
Mm-hmm.
That one is I give something to someone.
No, kuremasu is you are the recipient.
I'm the recipient. Oh.
Someone give to you, right?
Okay.
Yeah, this is a bit confusing. So must be watashi ni. It has to be you as the recipient.
Okay, so is it I receive?
Not receive, you still give. Kuremasu is still give.
But so if I say haha wa watashi ni kuremasu means
Mother give to me.
mother give to me. Oh, okay. So
Then-
you're the recipient.
Yeah.
I see.
Then I receive from mother. So becomes watashi wa haha ni moraimasu. That will be the number 3. So that's why 1 and 3 is the same direction. The direction where the thing is from, where the thing is going to. Right? That's why 1 and 3 is the same direction. But however, they are giving and receiving. That's the difference.
One is you focusing on
Giving.
giving.
One is
like-
focusing on receiving.
Like who give to who. But then the first one, the kuremasu, has to be to me lah. Must be watashi.
Yes,
ni,
must be
right?
watashi ni.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Okay.
Any other person will be agemasu.
Oh.
If this is the case, then can you just say you don't have to say watashi, right? Because if you're using the word kuremasu, you're already referring to me.
Yeah, so for example, you say, haha wa kuremashita. Then mother gave to me.
Yeah.
It's imperative to know that it's already given to you because kuremasu is only when you are the recipient. Yeah, so you can skip the watashi. So what haha wa kuremashita. That means my mother gave it to me. Mama gave我的. Okay, anybody else will be agemasu, but if you don't mention like who is it from, who is it to, the other listener might be like, so who is the present to, who is the present from? That's why we still try to say the both sides. Something wa, something ni, agemasu. Okay, but for kuremasu, I mean, it's imperative to know that since you are the one receiving, confirm you are the one receiving, so you just don't need to say who is the one receiving, I just say who is the one giving. It is already known. Okay? Can?
Can.
Thank you. Then the next page, we have this advanced grammar thingy. Okay, so the advanced grammar is basically the kudasaimasu. It's the kudasaimasu. So basically what they are trying to explain the difference between agemasu and kuremasu, which I already explained to you. Then there's one more that they want to highlight to you is kudasaimasu. So kudasaimasu is just formal or honorific to kuremasu. So kudasaimasu. It is just a formal way to say kuremasu. Right? So for example, your boss give you something, then we say, boss wa watashi ni kudasaimashita. That means boss gave to me. Okay, it's just a formal way to say I got it from my boss. Okay, my boss give to me one lor. Okay, so you want to respect your boss. Instead of saying kuremasu, you use kudasaimasu. Can? Okay, let's go back. Yeah, so number 7. Sensei wa watashi ni jisho o kudasaimashita. Say watashi ni. The condition here must be watashi ni. That means I am the final recipient. I'm the one receiving. That means teacher give to me. The word here is give. So teacher gives to me. Me is the recipient. Okay, so we will use kudasaimasu or kuremasu, depending on who is the person giving to you. Okay, then number 8. Imoto wa watashi ni kaban o kuremashita. See, sister need to give what respect. No need lah, just kuremasu will do. Just kuremasu will do. But sensei is a higher authority, that's why we use kudasaimashita. Okay, so that's the difference. Okay, moving on. Since this is a giving and receiving action, the question will definitely be who, right? So to who we give, from who we receive, right? So for the giving part, dare ni, right? Dare ni means to whom, right? To whom kono hon o agemasu ka? So to who this book you give. Right, so the question here that we learn is dare ni. Then if 9A2, let's look at A2. Then if you want to say we didn't give to anybody, we never give to anybody at all, then we will say dare ni mo agemasen. So remember the doko e mo ikimasen, remember? Doko e mo, but the e is optional, right? Doko mo ikimasen. So in this case, dare ni mo agemasen. So why do we still need a ni here? Instead of just say, why cannot say dare mo agemasen? Right? The ni here is just to specify like who is the one that is giving. Okay, so who is the one that is receiving, who is the one that's giving, but we are specifying who is the one that is receiving. So dare ni, that means to whom. Okay, the mo just means like whoever. So it's like I also never give to anybody. I never give to anyone. Right? So dare ni mo agemasen. It's very similar to the doko e mo ikimasen, remember? Doko e mo ikimasen. That means I never go anywhere. So I never give anyone. Similar lah. Similar. Okay, number 10. Kino dare ni denwa o kakemashita ka? So kino is yesterday, right? So dare ni, yesterday to whom? Denwa o kakemashita. So mashita is past tense. So they basically to whom did you make a call yesterday? Because the timing is kino, it's already set the past tense already. So we have to reply in past tense. We have to ask in past tense, reply in past tense. Okay. Then number 8, dare ni mo kakemasen deshita. Right, remember this masen deshita, right, for verbs. Right, for example, mas form we change to masen. Then masen we just add a deshita to becomes negative past tense. Can remember this, Okay. Number 11. Doko ni nimotsu wo okurimasu ka? So to where do you send your parcel? So just now I mentioned we can use e if it's a location, right? Doko e nimotsu wo okurimasu ka? So to where do you send? Towards where do you send? So in this case, for this question here, we can use e, we can also use ni for the particle. Right? Doko ni or doko e is also fine. Then 11A2. Doko ni mo, doko e mo okurimasen. Okay, that will be the answer. Doko ni mo, doko e mo okurimasen. I mean, I don't send to anywhere. Okay? Then for order of the sentence, we'll talk about it again. It was in the thing that we mentioned last week. We'll talk about it later. Okay, number 2. Watashi wa chichi ni presento o moraimashita. So this is moraimasu, right? Moraimasu means just now I told you receive. Right? So for receive, the one that is exactly before it, the ni here is no longer to. It's no longer like to whom already. It's from whom instead. Right? Instead it will be from whom. So watashi wa chichi ni means father, from father, right? From father, プレゼントをもらいました。So I received from father. Can It's a little bit confusing, but it's okay. We will talk about it more. Let's look at the example. 私は友達にカバンをもらいました。So I, from friend, receive back. I from friend receive back. Okay, back received. That is literally what I'm trying to say. Number 2, 私は友達に日本語を習います。So remember just now it was 教えます。Right? The verb just now was 教えます。教えます means to teach. 習います means to learn. So learn from, teach to. Remember, these are actions they are giving and receiving from. Teach to, learn from, right? So these are the actions. So number 2, 私は友達に. So from friend. Japanese, I learn. So 私は sets the entire context of the sentence. It means me. So what about me? Me, from friend, Japanese, I learn. Okay, number 3. タンさんはお父さんにお金を借りました。So 借ります means to lend, right? So to borrow. So lend to, borrow from. Remember? In English we also say lend to, lend money to, borrow money from. So Japanese same thing. 借りました means to borrow money from. So when it is from, then we use it in this sentence. お父さんに, right? The guy who is need will be the one that is giving out the money. So お父さん is the one lending money to タンさん. So the father is the lender. The father is the money. Money comes from father. Right? Money will come from father. お父さん. Okay, number 4. 彼は彼は昨日学校から手紙をもらいました。Alright, so I mentioned to you earlier on, if we don't want to write need, we can use the word から. We can use the particle から. So in this case, we're using it here already. So 彼は昨日学校から手紙をもらいました。So 彼は is our main subject, that means him. So he, what about he? He, yesterday, school, from, letter, received. So that means he received letter from school yesterday. Okay, I'll talk about the sentence structure again later. Don't worry so much. I just want you to understand for moraimasu, the one that is before, the need that is before is actually referring to the source, the from. Okay, this is the very important.
Number 4 don't use me, why use kara now?
It's interchangeable. It's interchangeable. Just now I was telling you, right? Like, you see, for number 3 and 4, we can use need or kara. Kara makes it less confusing for the listener, because kara has already the from meaning. So when we say need, people might confuse it with receiving, like this person is the one that is receiving, but actually it's the one that is giving out. Right? So
If
yeah,
the second CQ between kara and need, which one is more correct?
they won't test you so like that one.
Don't test like that.
They won't test like that one. Both is the same. They won't test you two answers that are very similar to each other. So don't worry. Okay? So when we use need, it's a little bit confusing. So instead we use the word kara. So this is why number 4 you see they use kara. Okay?
Would you say the better way is just to use kara for everything, just so that it's less confusing?
Yes, I agree. I 100% agree. Because need makes it unnecessarily confusing. I even myself also use kara all the time. I don't really use the need one. The need makes it very, very confusing.
In the actual composition of the
Kara.
Japanese thing,
Yeah.
you don't use the need,
No,
just kara.
yeah, just now I mentioned when I was explaining, I said Japanese people all use kara one.
Or is-
I never heard of them use ni also. Because ni is very confusing. It's very unwantedly, like, heya ni haimasu, that means I come into the room. Then present to ni agemasu means I give the present to. So it has already the to meaning already. Okay, the direction is already set. So when you want to say from, it's like very weird to Japanese people also. Yeah, so I don't know who go and create this grammar rule lah. But I like to think that ni is to something, into something, to something. Then if you use it from, then it's like not very intuitive. So I rather use kara all the time. Especially I want my point, my sentence to be understood by other people. So I will use kara.
So use ni for when you're using to.
Yes.
When you're using
Yes.
Why not made?
You don't say mother during in Chinese right? Like for example, 我从妈妈那边借 but I don't say 我给到我的父亲 right? We don't say right, we don't really say mother. Like even in English, I give until my father. Like most likely you'll say I borrow from my father.
It's just a different word lah.
Yeah. The word until we don't use very commonly in English as well. You don't say like, oh, the money I give until my father. Right? More like I give to my father, right? Rather than I give until my father. So mother sounds very weird in all languages also. Okay. So remember, ni and kara is interchangeable for moraimasu only. For moraimasu only. The giving one, please don't use kara. Okay? You'll be wrong.
So the example for the gift and the receiver, technically it can be changed to like the borrow and lending, cause it's like borrow is technically receiving.
Yes, correct.
And then lending is giving. So you follow the structure.
Yes, correct. So basically, right, so just now we highlighted the words here, right? So all these words are the giving. Like they have an element of giving inside. Right? So kashimasu means to lend, okurimasu means to send, oshiemasu means to teach, kakemasu, then kakemasu means to call to, and then kakimasu is write to. Okay? Writing to. Okay, so all these have the...
That for gift there is an additional kuremasu. That
Yes, correct.
That only represents
From.
I received from this person.
Yeah, it's only for you as the recipient. Right, then for moraimasu, right, so the verbs here is moraimasu, karimasu, and naraimasu. Of course, there's more lah. But basically, karimasu means borrow from, right? Naraimasu means learn from. So all these have the from element inside, right? It's like you have to learn from somewhere, you have to learn from something. So all these have the learn from direction, right? Then I want to highlight the sentence below. When the source is a person, right? The one below, when the source is a person, we can change ni into kara. Okay? Only when it is from a person, then we can change the ni to a kara. We cannot say how to say okay lah. For most of the situation in this case, we can use kara. Okay? For example, however, for places, we cannot use ni. Okay? Instead, we will use kara. From a place, kara. Okay, I buy from a place. Okay, we cannot say like for example, NTUC ni moraimashita. Right? We don't use ni for locations. We have to use kara. Right? So for person, we can use ni or kara, but most of the time we use kara. Then there are situations where we only use ni, but that one very rare lah. I can't think of any of that in my mind right now. But others are very rare. But most of the time we can use kara. Okay. Then the advanced grammar part. So basically this advanced grammar is trying to say there's another way to say moraimasu, which is itadakimasu. Okay, that is the very honorific form. So let me just write it here. Or itadakimasu. Okay, this is optional right now. This is right here for you only. So for example, you receive something very good from your boss, then you want to say itadakimasu, like I humbly received. Right? If you recall, yes, we say that whenever we start eating, right? Itadakimasu means I humbly received the food from the chef. Right? I received the food from the chef, that means I want to start eating. We say itadakimasu. So same thing when we want to say we got something from somebody and we want to show appreciation and humility, we will use itadakimasu instead of moraimasu. Okay, but this is optional for you guys at this stage, don't worry so much. Okay, just make sure you know kuremasu, agemasu, and moraimasu. These three. These are the basic three. Okay. Of course the casual one also have lah. Got casual way also. So if you are giving things to a child or to a pet, we don't say agemasu. Instead, remember when we classify, okay, the one we haven't learned yet, but in Japanese we classify kids and pets as low class, right? So instead of saying agemasu, they are not even befitting of agemasu. Okay, we will say yarimasu. Yarimasu means I give to the lower people, to the lower class people. Right, that is yarimasu. Yeah. So they are the Japanese creator, the Japanese language creator kind of thing that up there you say kudasaimasu. Like from there come to you lah. Okay, no, itadakimasu. From up there come to you is itadakimasu. From wrong already, sorry. Yarimasu is the same as agemasu, means give. Okay, so basically you give to people, like people on top give to you, kudasaimasu. Okay, okay, this one will be a bit confusing. Let me just write it off. Okay, so this is boss this is me this is chow So when boss give me, I say kudasaimasu. When boss give to me is kudasaimasu. When mother, let's say mother. Okay, mother is same as boss, unless you're at home alone now. Okay, mother give me no, wrong, kuremasu, because I'm the recipient, right? Kuremasu. When I give to mother, agemasu. Correct? Then for me, I give to the child or the pet, we say yarimasu. Okay, now you get the directions. Once again, the kudasaimasu and yarimasu is optional. It's just FYI for you. Okay? This one is more for people who might be going to Japan soon. They need to understand.
How about child to me?
Child to me will be agemasu. Because you are the higher level ma. But you don't want to say kudasaimasu also ma. Because the person...
Me to boss is
Me to boss is agemasu. Because your present need to be respected, man. You are already very good if your boss receives your present. Yeah, that's the logic. You should be very happy that the boss even received your present. Yeah, so agemasu. Alright, so these are it's a little bit complicated lah, the relationship in Japan. Yeah, different words for different people and different things. Okay, if it's okay, we'll continue. Yeah. Okay, see example below. Number 5. 私は子供に折り紙をもらいました。So see, to child, right? So 私は to a child. Sorry, see, this is what happened. When I see the ni, I will think it's to. But sorry, this ni here is from. So 私は from a child 折り紙をもらいました。So I received an origami from a child. Right, so see, I don't like to use ni because it's very confusing. But anyways, yeah, it's kara. Alright, so 子供から折り紙をもらいました。Number 6. 妹は先生に日本語の辞書をいただきました。So 妹は is my subject here, my sister. My sister what happened? 先生に. So from the teacher. So 先生に日本語をいただきました。So from the teacher, she humbly received her dictionary. Okay, new question word. So same thing, this is about who, from who. So same thing, we will say 誰に or 誰から。Right? So 誰にこの本をもらいましたか? So from who did you receive this book? Okay? We can also say 誰から。Right? 誰から means from who. So from who この本をもらいましたか? So you can play around the ni and the kara interchangeably. A2. 誰にも right? もらいませんでした。Right? 誰にも it means who also never receive. I never receive from anybody. Okay, I never receive from anybody. Number 8. 誰にお金を借りますか? So from whom? Right? From whom money you borrow. Right? 友達に借ります. That means from friend I borrow. From friend I borrow. 誰にも right? Not anybody else I didn't borrow. Right? Not anybody else I didn't borrow. So I didn't borrow from anybody else. 誰にも借りません. So when we say this ni mo, when we use this mo, it has to be negative verb. Right? So same as the どこへも行きません. Same. It has to be negative when we want to say not from anybody, not from anywhere, not from any what. Okay? Notes about number 7, basically dare ni can be changed to dare kara. So no difference. Dare ni mo can also be changed to dare kara mo. But however, dare kara mo sounds very weird. I never heard people use dare kara mo. It's more of dare ni mo. Yeah. So I don't know what's the play here, but I never heard of people say dare kara mo. Dare mo sounds like kara is optional lah. Dare mo will be more popular. Or dare ni mo is more popular. Okay, so dare kara mo I never heard before. Okay, then the sentence we will learn again later. Okay, let's talk about lesson 9, conversation. The sentence structure I'll talk about it after the conversation. Okay, so lesson 9, the conversation is about homon. So homon, it means interview or it means visiting. Okay, homon simply means like it can be interview, it can be visiting.
So you have to like
訪問訪問啊訪問訪問訪問 so I say it can be interview because it's 訪問 okay, let's talk about this conversation with two person, Lim and Kimura. Okay, let's go. Lim says ごめんください So have we learned this ごめんください before? No, we didn't learn before. But if we split up the words, ごめん and ください. What is ごめん? Sorry, what is ください? Yeah, sorry please. Okay, so ごめんください. Same as saying すみません or same as saying 失礼します. Alright, so it's the same. It just means sorry please, excuse me please. Okay, it's the same meaning. So we can say 失礼します or すみません Both mean the same thing. K says リンさんいらっしゃいどうぞ入ってください So this 入って is Te form. We will not learn it in E1. We will learn it in E2. So just ignore it for now. 入ってください That means ください is please, right? So please enter. So the word 入って here means to enter. Okay? So please enter. Then the word どうぞ basically means the invitation, right? It's like 请, right? In Chinese we say 请. So we say please come in, right? Please come in. Right? いらっしゃい is just a short form for いらっしゃいませ. Right? いらっしゃい just simply means welcome. Okay? So リンさんいらっしゃいどうぞ入ってください. Then L says お邪魔します. Okay, this お邪魔します basically means sorry to disturb or sorry to intrude. It's more of a sorry to intrude, right? お邪魔します. So instead of お邪魔します we can also use 失礼します. Right? 失礼します means sorry to be rude. So we can also use 失礼します. See, 失礼します can use for so many situations. Even the first one also can. Like 失礼します like sorry to disturb you, sorry to be rude. Right? So お邪魔します means sorry to intrude, or we can use the other word 失礼します. 失礼します means sorry to be rude.
Cannot use すみません
Can also. But then you are entering the room lah, so it'd be better to tell them sorry to disturb in your space, sorry to be rude, like maybe you wear shoes in, that kind of thing. Right? すみません is more like excuse me. 拍謝 Right? Okay, next. 木村さんの部屋は素敵ですね. So, what is 素敵? Anybody remember what is 素敵? No. 素敵 means is a noun adjective. No, that one is 綺麗. 素敵 Yeah, 素敵 is amazing. Okay, it means fantastic. It means amazing. Okay, it simply means fabulous, amazing, fantastic, that kind of meaning. Okay, so 木村さんの部屋は素敵ですね. So that means Kimura-san's room very amazing. Okay, then the ne at the back is just 咧. Very amazing 咧. Okay な。この時計いいですね。So this watch or this clock very nice ね。Okay? ね is ね Right? So very nice ね。Then K says それは主人が去年イギリスで買いました。So 主人 is remember? What is 主人? We talk about it during the family appendix. 主人 is husband. Oh, you remember very good. 主人 is husband. So それは主人が去年 What is 去年? We learned it in the time expression. The time not really time expression, but the appendix where we talk about the today, last week, last month, 3 years ago, 5 years ago. Last year. Okay, very good. Last year. So husband last year イギリスで買いました。So イギリスで that means the happening is at England. イギリス is England. So the happening is at England. So what did happen? 買いました。So he bought what? He bought それ。それ is the 時計。Right? それは he said それは something. So それ is talking about the 時計 the watch. So the watch is last year husband buy at London. Okay, this sentence okay? Next. そうですか。So, is it? わあ、この熊のぬいぐるみ。So, 熊 is bear, right? So, bear のぬいぐるみ。ぬいぐるみ simply means doll. Right? It's quite a long word for a word doll. Right? So, ぬいぐるみ。D-O-L-L.
Oh, doll.
Doll. Like a plush lah. You can also say, it also can be translated into plush. So, it can mean doll or it can mean plush. Plush doll.
Plushie, is it?
Yeah. Okay, nuigurumi just simply means figurine. It can refer to a bear, a plush bear. It can refer to a Barbie doll as well. A plastic Barbie doll. Or it can be a plain model as well. So all these are like nuigurumi. It just means figurine.
So you go Akibara, see all those things, it's all.
Yeah, nuigurumi. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. かわいいですね。Very cute ね。Okay, so the ne is le, right? So cute ね。Okay, next. K says, あ、それは母が去年誕生日にくれました。So それは that, それ is referring to that, right? So that is the cool bear, right? The bear. So that bear, 母が去年, so mother last year, 誕生日にくれました。So くれました here, that means who is the one receiving? Me, right? So the person, whoever person is this, K, Kimura, right? So Kimura is the one receiving this bear, right? But however, how come they say 誕生日に? 誕生日に shouldn't it be 私に? Why is it 誕生日に? Because it's a date, it's a time, so we put に, So 誕生日に, that means at my birthday, during my birthday. Right? So basically they didn't say 私 at all. So they're supposed to say, あ、それは母が去年誕生日に私にくれました。So they just took out 私 because we already know we're talking about 私. We're talking about her. Because くれましたma is already know it's her already. So why would she need to repeat 私に again? Don't need, right? Okay, L. その町の絵は So A is picture. So 町の絵 means city picture. That means it's a picture that is of a picture that is about a city. Right? A picture that is about a city. Then he say wa question mark. She didn't ask the full question. But we already know what she's gonna ask, right? So she's gonna ask like who is it from? Okay, but in the conversation we already know then the photo leh? Right? It's already like roughly you know that it's asking where is the photo from. Okay, then she says 綺麗な景色ですね。So 綺麗な means beautiful or clean, right? Beautiful 景色. So 景色 here is referring to how do you say that? 风景 in English is what? Okay, scenery. But you don't say scenery for photo, right? Sight let's say S-I-G-H-T. Okay, so it's like wow, beautiful sight. Yeah. So keishiki means scenery. If you are in person, you can say it's a scenery. In a picture, I would say it's more of a sight, like more of a view. View. Yeah, view. So 綺麗な景色ですね。So very beautiful view. Okay. So ですね。ね is ね right? So wow, very beautiful scenery ね。Very beautiful view ね。Next. それは先月友達にもらいました。Right? So this 友達にもらいました。The word もらいました means receive. So receive from friend. So 友達に. So they already give you a hint. Who is it that she received from? She received from friend. 友達にもらいました。Did she talk about 私は? No, she never talked about 私 at all. But we all know that it's talking about her. Right? So she omitted 私は。それは先月友達にもらいました。Then L says そろそろ失礼します。Right? 失礼します means I told you already. Sorry to be rude. Right? Then why is そろそろ? Anybody can guess? She's gonna start performing solo. Okay, そろそろ means about time. It's about time. Like 时间差不多 like 时间刚刚好的 kind. Right? So そろそろ just simply means like 时辰已到. Like time is almost up. Right? So it's like about time lah. Okay, so そろそろ失礼します. That means like it's about time I take my leave. It's about time I leave your house. Right? So why we use 失礼します when we're leaving somebody's house? Shouldn't that person be happy that you're leaving the house? Okay, in this case, right, if the person never invite you to leave the house, right, and you want to leave on your own, right, it's considered rude lah. Because you're not invited to leave the house, man. So you want to leave the house. So we will always like put ourselves at the humility part. We will try to humble ourselves. We will say 失礼します. That means I take my leave. Sorry, I need to leave. Yeah, sorry to be rude. I will take my leave. Okay. So in this case, 失礼します right has a lot of meaning. Right. For example, at the very start, I said we can use 失礼します instead of ごめんください. So in that case, 失礼します simply means excuse me. Okay. At that point in time. Then the second one, the お邪魔します. If we change it to 失礼します, the meaning of 失礼します becomes sorry to intrude. Sorry to be disturbing your house. Sorry to come in during your off day or something like that. Right? So it has a lot of meanings. Then at the last one, the second last one, right, that 失礼します simply tells you that, oh, sorry, I need to go. Right? Sorry, I need to leave. Right? So 失礼します is very, very general. You can use it, even if you don't know how to say the exact meaning of the word, you can just say, oh, 失礼します. Sorry, I need to go. Sorry, I need to do this. Sorry, I need you to be rude. Right? So 失礼します is very universal. Same as すみません. Right? We only use お邪魔します when you are going to be doing an action which is going to, in a way, heavily impact the other party. For example, the guy just cleaned the house and then you need to come into their house. Yeah, then the one is お邪魔します. Right? Or for example, somebody having a meeting in the room and then you want to come in no matter what, then you say お邪魔します. Right? Sorry to be intruding on a meeting. Right? So we don't really use お邪魔します. For example, like you're going to the restaurant. You don't say like お邪魔します. The person will be like, you're a customer, you come in here, why you need to be like so polite. Right? That one we cannot use お邪魔します.
What if the toilet, they washing the toilet? Then you need to
can.
clean.
That one can. Because you feel bad ma. That one can. But restaurant you won't feel bad ma, because the restaurant is literally open for people to go in. Right? Or when the restaurant is just about to close, maybe they close already, then you come in, then you can also say お邪魔します. Like because it's just you and the chef. It's like a one-on-one. So it's like maybe you pretend that this is the chef house. Like it's a chef protective environment. It's their protected time basically. Then you disturb their protected time. So it's like お邪魔します can also be used. But when in doubt, 失礼します is the best. Alright, sorry to be rude. Okay, then the last line. そうですか. Says like, oh, I see. またどうぞ. Alright, また is what? We learn again, right? We learn the first lesson. また is again. So どうぞ is please, right? So またどうぞいらっしゃって。いらっしゃって come from the word いらっしゃいます. Come from the word いらっしゃい. So it means welcome. So that means again, please, welcome, please. Right? ください is also please. So again, please, welcome, please. That means like please welcome yourself again. Like please come again lah, basically. Okay, so you are pleased to be welcome again. Okay, great. Everybody okay for the passage? Yes.
Konomachi no A wa. What is A?
A is picture.
Just A is picture.
Yeah. So this word lah. This word is read as A. 画 is read as A. So no machi, machi no A. Machi is city. So city 的话，城市的话，we don't say 画的城市 we don't say A no machi.
In hiragana is also that A, right? That E, right?
Hiragana, yeah, correct. Is this one? Hiragana is also there. Right. So yeah, in this case we say machi no A instead of A no machi because A no machi it simply means 画中的城市. But in this case, I mean it is mean trying to mean that, but we can still use it the other way. So no machi no A wa, 那个城市的话. Okay. Any other questions? Everything good, huh? Okay, we have 2 person try this and then we can take a break. Any 2 person wants to go for it? It's 2 ladies, I think. Okay. Okay, you want to go for Lim? Okay, you can be Lim. Then Kimura can be a lady. Any of the ladies want to try? Ali, you want to try? No. E, you want to try?
Which one?
The whole passage. For K.
This one?
Yeah, Kimura.
The one that you read through.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I read already, so you all can know the pronunciation also.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, let's go.
ごめんください。あ、リンさん、いらっしゃい。どうぞ入ってください。
Mm-hmm.
お邪魔します。
Mm-hmm.
木村さんの部屋は素敵ですね。
Mm-hmm.
この時ですね。それは主人が去年イギリスで買いました。そうですか。このクマのぬいぐるみ怖いですね。ああ、それは母が去年誕生日にくれました。
Mm-hmm.
その町の絵は綺麗な景色ですね。それは先月友達にもらいました。それ失礼します。そうですか。またどうぞいらっしゃってください。
Okay, very good. I think the pronunciation is okay. The problem is the intonation again. Okay, so for some of the words, maybe you can just go through again. So the first word is sticky. Let's repeat after me. Sticky. Right? There's no U sound. The U is silent. Sticky. Then toke. Toke. Right? Then toke and E don't read together. Just now you said toki. Right? So it's just toke. E desu ne. Alright? Toke. Kono toke. E desu ne. Okay, next one. Shujin. Shujin. The pronunciation was, the intonation was a bit off, but anyway, it's Shujin. And then next one is Noigurumi. Noigurumi. Okay, so we just need to split up the word, right? So in this case, it's N-U-I, so Noigurumi. Right? Just read it slow, no one's rushing you. Next, Kawaii. Kawaii. You say ko. It's not ko. Kawaii. When you say kawaii, it becomes another meaning. It means scary. Okay, so let me just go through this as well. I think it's very important. There is this word called kawaii and kawaii. Kawaii and kawaii. So kawaii, this is pitiful. 可怜. This is cute. This is scary. So kawaii, kawaii, kawaii. Right, so please pronounce them carefully. You don't want to call someone cute, become someone pitiful or someone scary. So please be very careful with all this. Okay. Then I saw a joke this morning as well. Maybe I can share the joke before we take a break. So basically, plastic bag in Japanese is called fukuro. Fukuro means bag. commonly also known as plastic bag. Okay. When we want to be polite, what do? We put a O in front, right? So when we add an O in front, it becomes O fukuro. O fukuro means elderly housewife. So when you go to the yes.
So you just add a O in front and from plastic bag comes a whole house.
Yeah, so it becomes an elderly housewife. So when you go to the convenience store and you try to ask for a plastic bag, fukuro kudasai. Then you think, oh, maybe I should be more polite. And then you're like, oh, fukuro kudasai. Then you're asking for somebody else's mother. Alright, so this is a joke I saw lah. So please be careful of what you add, what O you add to the front, as well as how you pronounce the kawaii, kawaii, and kawaii. Alright, so please be careful with how you pronounce. I mean, at this stage, it's usually by context. How people can tell the difference is really by the context. Like, you see something cute, you won't be saying, hey, that one very scary, right? You won't be saying along that line. So don't worry so much. And I don't think anybody will care about this ofukuro thing. So don't worry so much. It's just I want to tell you, not every word in front should put an O to make it polite.
You said irimasu. Fukuro wa irimasu.
That one is where they ask you. That means you need. Yeah.
The store assistant.
Yeah. So they'll ask you whether you need. Yeah. Then you say fukuro kudasai. Then you think, oh, maybe I should be polite. Oh, fukuro kudasai. Then you're asking for the mother. It's like, no, I don't need a plastic bag. I need your mother. Alright, so yeah, that's the joke here lah. Very funny. Yeah, I was laughing this morning. Okay, yes. Any questions about the passage? Nothing. I think the rest is okay. The pronunciation for the rest should be okay. If don't have, we go all the way to the back. I want to talk about the sentence structure before I close this lesson. No. I'm not ending the class yet. We still have lesson 4 homework. I'm just ending the lesson 9 only. Okay, H, the appendix H at the back. I don't know whether those with books have it or not. Have? Okay, so last week I mentioned about the sentence structure, the priority system. From top down is our priority system, right, in a sentence. So now we learn about the receiving and the giving. So it fits right here, just before the verb. Alright, so basically it will be after the time, it will be after the accompaniment, it will be after everything else, the direction or where you receive it from, the place you got it from, the tool that you use to get it. Everything is all before the giving particle. Then you will just sit right before your object for the verb. Right? So you just sit right before the object for your verb. But of course, we will not have this object for the verb lah, because literally, you are the, like for example, after the recipient ni agemasu, there's no more thing between that. There's no another object in between the verb, in between your giving ni as well as the moraimasu. Right? So when you're trying to say you're giving or receiving, usually this will be the end of sentence already. There's no verb. There won't be a verb because the verb is already here. The verb here is the giving and receiving verb. So this is why usually this will be the last one. There will not be anything else after giving and receiving. Okay, so that's the position of it. So everything that you want to say in front will be said, and then the last one will be right from who. Right, so this is why the example sentences that you see, the giving actions are always at the end. Then the receiving particle, receiving person is also at the end as well. Okay. Okay, if nothing much, then I will end the lesson 9 here. We will take a break and come back at 9:10. 9:10 we will talk about the homework 4. Okay, homework 4. If you haven't started on homework 4, you might want to use the time that we have now, the short time, to complete it. Try and complete to the best you can. Especially the front part, the table part. You leaving?
No, I go back to my
See you on Tuesday.
I go back to my student.
Can.
I just stay since
Oh, can I? Okay. Can. Any questions? No questions. Okay, the giving and receiving. Yeah. A little bit confusing because of the need. The need is used for receiving and giving. Then the Receiving is from, the giving is to. Yeah, the equivalent. For now it's very confusing. You just go home and slowly read through. We will get more understanding of it when we do lesson 9.
Go one question. Kuremasu is actually to give, right?
Yes.
It's not to receive, right?
No. It's to give also. So agemasu, kuremasu is the same thing.
But you say, if you say hahawa kuremasu,
Haha ni kuremasu is wrong.
then so watashi ni is you can don't use because it's understood. So if you say hahawa
Haha wa kuremasu.
kuremasu,
That means mother gives to me.
but in a way it's like I receive. It's like I receive, but it's actually mother give to me. It's a bit like Moraimasu, is it?
No, no, it's very different. So basically, you have the circle that I draw for you just now. So basically,
Draw a bit different.
okay. You see, haha wa watashi ni kuremasu. The condition is to use kuremasu as a watashi. This one is non-negotiable. That means that I am the receiver.
Yes, but this one is understood.
Yes, understood. So we don't need to write. Correct. So haha wa watashi ni kuremasu. Haha wa kuremasu.
Kuremasu
Haha wa kuremasu.
means haha.
Yes.
Also means I receive from haha. Is
Correct. Correct. I receive from haha. But in this case, receiving, right? 私、母は私にもらいます。And I receive from mother. Yeah, so 母は私に。So 私に becomes receive from. This one is not receive to, this is receive from. The に here becomes from.
okay. Then if it's number 3, 私は母にもらいます。
That means the mother is the one that is receiving. Sorry, I'm the one receiving. This one mother the one receiving. So this is the receiver, this is the receiver. Right? So you want to draw the circle that I drew just now, I think it will be easier for you to understand. Oh, I think I don't have the circle already. I erased it already.
I took a picture.
So I took a picture, yeah. So we refer to the circle. You can see exactly who is the one receiving. But basically, for Moraimasu, this is the one that is receiving from. That means it's from who? This is the from. Then for the Agemasu and Kuremasu, this is the receiving, the recipient. So this is the one giving from. This is the source. This is the recipient. Source, recipient. Source, recipient. Then this will be opposite. Source, recipient. Source, recipient. Recipient, source. This is the recipient, source. So it's a bit, opposite. So the need is a bit confusing here. But the condition for Kuremasu is must be watashi, I am the receiver. Slowly you just look at the circle, then you will somewhat get it. It's a bit hard to understand actually. I'll put those words for a while. Okay, we good? Lesson 4, we learn about adjective. There's two types of adjective. One is first adjective is the E adjective. Then we have the na adjective. The differences between them is basically how we use them in the sentence. Other than that, there's not much differences. Okay, so let's go with the first one, E adjective. So for cheap, the affirmative, which means the one that is correct. Right? We say yasui, yasui desu means it is cheap. Yasu kunai means it is not cheap. So basically we change from the affirmative to the negative version. We just remove the i, the last i, right? Yasu i. We just remove that one and we change to yasu kunai. Expensive. Okay. Okay, expensive. Rachel, you want to try? Na. One more time. Takai desu. I heard nagai desu.
Sorry.
Takai desu. Very good. Okay, takai desu. Negative. Takakunai desu. Thank you. Tasty.
Oishi desu.
Oishi desu. And then the negative.
Oishikunai desu.
Oishikunai desu. Thank you. Difficult. In.
難しいです。
Muzukashii desu. Then the negative.
難しくないです。
Muzukashikunai desu. Thank you. And then number 5. Easy. Okay, you want to go first? Sure. Sora. Easy.
優しい。
Yasashi. Okay, yasashi. Then the negative.
優しい。優し
Remove the last I.
い。
Ku. No, not kudasai. No. Look at the other example. We change to a kunai, right? We change to a kunai. So yasashi
優しくないです。
kunai desu. Thank you. Yasashi kunai desu. And then if you remember, I said easy is not really yasashi, right? Yasashi is more like a go easy on, right? So the other word for yasashi we'll see again later. So what is the actual meaning of yasashi? Gentle, friendly, go easy, right? So that is the true meaning. It's not really easy. Yasashi is not really easy. You don't say like, oh, that person is yasashi. Then you translate it in your mind, oh, that person is easy. No, that person is friendly. Okay. However, we can say shiken wa yasashi desu. That means the exam paper was easy, which means that it went easy on you lah. It was set easy. Okay. So I won't really say tasty is the right. The easy is the right definition here. It is more of a friendly or gentle. Okay, friendly or gentle.
Forbidden if it's easy what?
There's a word later. I will talk about it. It's an adjective. Okay, next interesting.
面白い
Omoshiroi desu. Negative.
面白くない
Omoshirokunai desu. Thank you. 7. Hot. Shadi, you want to try? Atsui. Negative. Thank you. Atsukunai desu. Okay, good. Last one, I will give it to maybe Sean.
I desu.
E desu. Negative.
Ikunai desu.
Ikunai is wrong. That was what I was trying to test.
Yokunai?
Yokunai desu. There's no ikunai, only yokunai.
So there's no like just.
No. There's no yokunai. There's no ikunai desu. There's only yokunai.
I read both lah, so.
Yeah, please cancel out one of them. The ikunai, please cancel it. It's not. There's no such thing as ikunai. Okay, good. There's no such thing as ikunai. Okay, great. Na-adjective. So for na-adjective, we simply just need to add instead of changing the I, like the E adjective, we just need to add a dewa arimasen. It acts like a noun, as I told you. This na-adjective acts like a noun. Okay, so for kind, Rachel? Shinsetsu desu. Very good. Shinsetsu desu. Then the negative? Very good. Shinsetsu de wa arimasen. Number 3, beautiful in
きれいです。
kirei desu. Then the negative?
きれいじゃない。きれいじゃありません。
Very good. So kirei ja arimasen.
きれいじゃないです。
Okay, both is same. Both is equally polite. Okay, please remember, kirei is not E adjective, although it ends with an E. So please don't give me like E kunai. Kirei kunai. No such thing. Okay, so next one. Famous. Mr. Yong Li. Famous. Yume. Yume desu. Okay, yume desu. Thank you. Negative.
有名ではありません
Very good. Yume de wa arimasen. Quiet. Any idea, Charlene? Quiet. Shizuka desu. Negative. Shizuka de wa arimasen. Okay, just now we had an example, right? Easy. So easy is a noun adjective. So you know what's easy in Japanese? Oh, he said the answer already. I was asking Sola. You heard her?
No.
Start with K. Ka?
Karaimasu.
No. Kan. Kantan. Kantan. Okay. Kantan. Alright, kantan desu. Alright, kantan means easy, means simple. Kantan. Then a negative, you want to try? Alright, just copy this one, right? Kantan. No, there's no kanai. We don't change, Kantan. No, araimasu is wash hand. No. You need to follow. See? Kantan dewa. No, arimasen. Arimasen, right? Not araimasu, arimasen. Okay, kantan dewa, arimasen. Means it's negative or not simple. Okay, the opposite of not simple is muzukashi. Difficult. Okay, great. Let's go on to the next part. Translate English to Japanese. Number 1. Singapore is beautiful. How about Hong Kong? How do you translate this, Rachel?
シンガポールは綺麗です。香港はどうですか？
There. We are trying to, okay, in this lesson we learn how to combine two sentences together.
シンガポールは綺麗ですか？ですが、香港はどうですか？
Okay, very good. Okay, so we learned desu ga in the previous lesson, right? Desu ga, it means to show contrast. It's to show contrast, but I know there's no contrast here. But however, we are trying to say that Singapore is beautiful on one hand, what about Hong Kong? Right, so there's no contrast, but in a way that it is still asking the opinion of the other country. Alright? So Singapore is beautiful on one hand, what about the other country? Right? There's a bit of contrast if you think about this.
So it's a comparison.
It's a comparison question. It's a ga can be used for contrast, can be used for comparison as well.
Okay.
There's a no ho ga.
Oh, the one we haven't learned yet, right? Have we learned it? No ho ga.
That one means comparison.
That one is also comparison. That one is more for comparison. That one will be in E2 actually. Okay, so no ho ga simply means 这个比较. So we are using 比较. But ga here is like 一方面. Like 新加坡一方面很漂亮，香港呢? So it's a bit different, you see. The grammar is a bit different.
But ga is always for but, is it?
Ga not just but.
Oh, so it's...
Yeah. Ga sometimes we use for but however most of the time we use it for to connect sentences which has like close to opposite meaning or like a contrast.
Okay.
So but in this case there's no contrast, it's more like Singapore is beautiful on one hand, what about Hong Kong?
You don't need a demo.
Yeah, demo is the official but. Yeah, demo is the official but. But in this case we are not really using demo. We are not comparing the two countries. We are just saying on one hand Singapore is beautiful, what about Hong Kong? So we use the ga to connect these two countries together.
So it's after Kiri days and then ga.
ですが, comma,
です
で、香港はどうですか? Okay. So シンガポールは綺麗ですが、香港はどうですか? Can, huh? Yeah. Yeah, no ho guys for E2. I recommend you join my E2 class. Okay. Next, number 2. My town is quiet. Sean?
私の町は静かです。
Very good. 私の町. Alright, 私 means me, so me no 町, my 町, my town. は静かです. Very straightforward. Number 3. Is Tanaka kind? In?
田中さんは優しいですか?
Very good. Then answer for me. Yes, she is kind. She is very kind.
彼女はとても優しいです。
Very good. So the keyword here is very, right? とても優しいです. So we learned this adverb the last time. So 優しい. Right? 優しい is 2 I, so 優しいです. So とても優しいです. Alright, we need to use the adverb here. What's another word for very? Anybody else? Hontoni is really. Haha. No, ha is another. Tai hen. Another one? Sugoku. Thank you. Sugoku. Okay, so we have 3 very that we can use. Okay, so tai hen, totemo, and sugoku. Okay, so tai hen or sugoku. Okay, just FYI for you guys to recap. Next one. This newspaper is not interesting. Mr. Yongli.
この新聞はあまり面白くないです。
Okay, but you didn't need to add the amari because they never say not so interesting. So I'm missing the so here. So you added the amari, it will be correct if there is a not so interesting. Yeah. So not interesting. Yeah, just omoshiro kunai desu. Very good. Omoshiro kunai desu. Okay, I understand when you need to use amari. Okay. Next, that fruit is delicious and cheap. Charlene, you want to try? No. Mr. Yongli, want to help her?
その果物は美味しいと安いです。
Okay, very good. 美味しいと安いです。Okay, その果物は美味しいと安いです。For the high level one, of course, we don't use this one anymore. Remember? Te form. Te. 美味しくて優しいです。Remember? Okay.
Sorry, I can't remember. What is the difference between sono and ano?
Sono is there. So, ano is there.
Okay.
Okay, so basically, right, for me, sono is something I can see but I cannot touch.
Okay.
Okay, ano is something I cannot see, cannot touch.
Okay.
Which means somewhere far away.
I read the notes
The listener and the guy, right?
Yeah, so it says that you use ano when it's 10 meters away.
Yeah, but 10 meters away.
You can see
yeah.
10 meters away.
I know, but for me it's like like 10 meters away I'll still use sono. It's like I can just point there mah. So it's like sono. Right, I can still point there mah. So but for me I don't want to use sono where I can still see it. Yeah, so it really that distance thing, right? It's really some people one. Some people 5 meter they use ano already. Some people 50 meter then they use ano. Some people cannot see they use ano already. Yeah, so it really depends on the person lah. Yes.
You say higher level they use te. How to use te in this form? Like oishi.
美味しくて優しい.
Ah.
Remember? Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. The one is also E2. We will learn that soon for E. Yeah. We will learn this platform. Yasukute soon. Okay, next number 6. Is the examination difficult? You want to try?
Yeah.
What is examination? Shiken. What is difficult? No, not muri. Where you learn muri from? Muri means impossible. Muzu? Muzukashi. Okay, so is the exam difficult? Shiken wa? Ka. Very good. Then you answer the question. It is not so difficult. Right now we have a not so. Yeah. Muzukashi ku nai desu. Okay, very good. But we are missing the not so. We are missing the so here. Just now, Mr. Yongli, you said the so, right? Remember? What did he use? He used the ah word. Amari. Right, so amari means not so. So we're not trying to say not difficult. We're going to say not so difficult. So in this case, we have to say iie amari muzukashiku nai. Right, so the answer is amari muzukashiku nai desu. Amari muzukashiku nai desu. If you use sonani, it's fine as well. Sonani and amari is the same meaning. All good? Next question. Is this bag expensive or cheap? Yes. Use soretomo. In case you... Yeah.
このカバンは高いですか？それとも安いですか？
Thank you very much. You were thinking another answer just now?
No.
There's another way to say this.
Ga.
No. We will revise it again. We talked about it the other day actually. The ka. The ka number 2, remember?
So それとも can just replace
Correct.
か
Takai ka, yasui ka. Remember?
うん
Yeah, this one don't need to learn. I'm just revising it for me. Okay, next one. It is very expensive. Yes, Sean?
あれはとても高いです。
あれはとても高いです。Very good. Right, very expensive. So とても高いです。Right, とても高いです。Yeah, the car number 2, the car number 1. The one that doesn't get question.
がのか
No, 高いか、安いか. The one that says not the question one. I think it's car number 2.
あ
Yeah. Okay, next one, number 9. How do you find the Japanese language? E.
日本語はどうですか？
Okay. Very good. Yeah, it's correct. I was just thinking whether there's a better way to ask it. 日本語はどうですか? Yeah, どうですか? 日本語はどうですか? It is a little difficult but interesting, Mr. Yongli.
ちょっと難しい。でも面白いです。
Okay, very good. She used demo. You can also use the ですが, right? So ちょっと難しいですが面白いです or ちょっと難しいでも面白いです Right? Both is okay. Both is fine. Okay. For number 9, do you have another answer?
なんだ
Remember the 思います Remember 思います日本語は
まあ理由で
日本語はどう思いますか Right? Okay, next number 2. Number 1. Sakura and hana. So we need to use both sakura and hana. Sorry, kirei and hana in this sentence. Right? Kirei and hana. So sakura wa. Shani, you want to try? No. Mr. Yongli, want to help her? Sakura wa.
きれい花です。
Kirei is what adjective?
きれいな花です。
Thank you. 綺麗な花です。Please, 綺麗 is not adjective. 綺麗な花です。Okay, please have the な is a not adjective. 綺麗花です。綺麗な花です。Okay, number 2. 新しい日本語本。So these 3 we need to use in our reply. これは How you want to try? This is a new Japanese book. Okay, how to say new? New is? New. There's 3 words for you to choose here. Which one is new? First one is 新しい. Second one is 日本語 and 本. 日本語 is what? I'm asking about new. Which one is new? New is okay. 新しい. Right? So 新しい is new. 日本語 is Japanese. 本 is start with B. O-O. B-O-O. K. Book. 本 is book. So new Japanese book. How do you say? 新しい日本語の本 Yeah. So 新しい日本語の本です。Yeah. So we don't need to say 新しいの日本語の本. We don't need the note for the first one. We just need the note for the second one. Right? 新しい is an adverb. So adjective we don't need to put a note. So 新しい日本語の本です。Right? これは新しい日本語の本です。Everybody okay? Good. 浅草 is a famous place.
浅草は有名なところです
Very good. 有名 is a not adjective. So 有名なところです。有名なところです。Okay, great. Let's carry on with the next section, number 3. Okay, we have a word kind over here and we need to put into the 3 boxes here. Okay, Sean, number 1. 田中さんは
田中さんは親切ですか？
親切ですか Okay, number 2. はい、大変。Number 2, B, sorry, B, yeah. 1B. はい、大変。
大変親切
親切です。Very good. Okay, number 3, C. いいえ。
いいえ、
親切
親切
Something ありません。What is our connecting here? There's two ways to put this word. Yeah, ではありません or じゃありません。いいえ、親切じゃありません。親切じゃありません。Okay, number 2 is interesting. その雑誌は
その雑誌は面白いですか？
Very good. 面白いですか Number B. はい。
はい、面白いです。
はい、Thank you. Number C. いいえ。
いいえ、
あまり。
面白いないです。
There's no more E sound は面白い。Only have one I. So, when we remove the one I, no more I sound already.
面白くない。
Thank you. 面白くないです。Alright. So you see, when we only have one I, we throw away the I, then where the I sound come from? No more I sound already. Very good. Number 3. Good. Mr. Yongli. この車はい
いです。
いいですが、あの車あまり
あの車はあまり良くないです。
Very good. So, いい cannot say いいくない、we have to say 良くない。So, いいですが、あまり良くないです。Thank you. Very good. Number 4. What kind of? It's a question. Start with D. 5 letters. Charlie? Ask your father. It start with D, 5 letters. What kind? There's only one way to ask what kind. Very good. Donna. How come you doubt each other? Donna. Right, 5 letters, D-O-N-A. Right, so donna. Now, I'm not saying Japanese character, I'm saying English character. Okay, donna is what kind of? So, donna camera desu ka? Okay, number 5. Famous camera desu. Kamsora, what is famous in Japanese? What is famous? Famous. Start with Y. Yume. But we cannot just use yume, it's a non-adjective, right? Yume na. Okay, yume na camera desu. Thank you. Yume na camera desu. Okay, number 6, Japan made. Thank you. Nihon no camera desu. And then at the very start of the class, I also talk about this word that we can use, right? Camera wa Nihon. Yeah, camera de Nihon de tsukurimashita or Nihonsei desu. Alright, we can use this word SEI to say Nihonsei means made in Japan.
Wait, so just use Nihonsei
Yeah,
camera desu.
Nihonsei desu can already.
Oh.
For our level, for your level. Nihonsei desu. Okay, number 7. Hot, cold. 中国は今 Come try. Now, hot and cold, so you need to give me the adjective for hot and cold. 中国は今
中国は今暑いですが、
Very good.
それとも寒いですか?
Very good. Very good. Yeah, correct. This one is to test you whether you use the word 冷たい or not. So please don't use 冷たい. 冷たい is when you touch something and it's cold. Okay. Okay, so this one is a conversation from the passage. So basically you need to read the passage in lesson 3. So lesson 3 passage if you haven't opened it up. Textbook lesson 3. Lesson 3 passage. So we're just behind lesson 4 vocabulary. Okay, question 1. 郵便局はどこですか? Sean,
ビルの向こうです。
one more time.
ビルの向こうです。
ビルの向こうです. Is it? Let me see. How do we tell? 郵便局は Yeah, correct. So how do we know? We know from the second line, right? They say, 郵便局ですか? ビルの向こうです. Thank you very much. Biru is birudo. Birudo means building. So we just short form again. Like building short form to birudo. Then birudo just remove the do and just become biru. Okay, biru is just building. Okay, very good. ビルの向こうです. We take it from the second line. Number 2. 銀行はどこですか? 銀行はどこですか?
隣です。郵便局。
郵便局郵便局 what?
隣です。
Thank you 郵便の隣です I don't need the ねあdon't tell me 隣ですね Okay next、Mr. Yong Lee 図書館はどこですか
郵便局の右です右です
右 Is it 右郵便局の not 右 you see the passage it says 前 Okay the passage is 前の前です Okay so 図書館は郵便局の前です That means it's in front of the post office This one okay あ Next 図書館は今日休みですかシャリン The last line, the very last line. What did they say? Oh, sorry, the second last line.
はい休みです
図書館は休みです。Thank you. はい、休みです。Second last line. Alright, they says, でも図書館は今日休みですよ。Alright, that line we can tell that 休みです。Okay? Then we go on to page 57, conversation. This is lesson 4, conversation at the end. Lesson 4, conversation. You ready? First question. You need to open the passage. You know you cannot understand. Oh no, you need to open the... Oh, you're here already? Okay, lesson 4 passage, huh? Lesson 4. We need to look at the passage to answer the question. Okay, yep. You need to look at this to answer the question. So, next question. 木村さんはお元気ですか What do you think? What is お元気 What is 元気元気 is feeling good. So basically they're asking 木村さんはお元気ですか Is 木村さん元気 Is he 元気 You need to find the word 元気 Where is 元気元気 is there. So 元気ですか What did he say?
はいお元気様
おかげさまで Right? So, はい He say はい So, はい is what?
Yes
Yes. So, お元気ですか So, is he good? Is he well? はい
so we have to
Yeah, you have to answer the question from the passage. So, when they ask you 木村さんはお元気ですか Then you say はい So, you just need to copy はい Then はい what? はい元気です Right? That means he's well. Or はいそうです Or はい元気です Okay? Next, 田中さんの調子はどうですか
ママです。
まあまあです How do we tell? Right, from the fourth line, right? He says まあまあです Right, 田中さん says まあまあです What is まあまあです What is まあまあです So so, right? So so is so so まあまあです so 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 it's like okay ら okay ら Okay? Next one, 木村さんの仕事はどうですか
でも忙しいです。
とても忙しいです How can we tell? From the fifth line, right? He says そうですねとても忙しいです Right, that's where you can tell とても忙しいです Okay, number 4木村さんの給料はどうですか Maybe I'll pass the question to Mr. Yong Lee
あまり良くないです
あまり良くないです Thank you very much あまり良くないです Then I add one more question どうしてあまり良くないですか Did they say the answer? Do you understand my question? どうしてあまり良くないですか Why not good? But did they say in the passage? No, they didn't. They didn't say why not good, okay? But instead they say why it is not a good job. Right? Because there is Zangyo. So the question, why it is not a good job? どうしていい仕事ではありませんか Then this is like why the job is not good. Okay, this question will be, so basically, if you want to ask why is the job not good, it will be どうして right? どうしていい仕事ではありませんか Right? So this will be like, why is the job not good? Right? So いい仕事 is good job, right? Good job ではありません so becomes not, right? So why not a good job? then how do you reply this? Why not a good job? Then you read the passage. Oh, sorry. Oh, it's the Zangyo is not this passage. It's the other passage, sorry. It's the Hitobanju one, if you remember. Sorry, it's not this passage. There's another passage that guy complained about his job because it's too long hours. There's the overtime also. But it's not this passage, sorry. Okay? But anyway, this question, this is how we ask why it's not a good job. Okay, just take note of this question.
Zangyo means overtime.
Yes. Welcome to Zangyo. Yeah, you might have the Zangyo, I don't know. Okay, so this is lesson 4 homework. Any questions so far? All is okay? Okay. Any questions about the previous topics like lesson 5, lesson 6, lesson 7 where we talked about last week? No questions? I'll be here until 10 so if you want to stay back and want me to go through some things with you, I'm okay. Right, but then for today